70 speeches in one night. It's just an average night at work for me. Hi, my name is Don Trimble, and I'd like to give you all a little debriefing on public speaking and how it relates to the workforce. This summer, I started a summer speech class, and I started at the same time as I started my new job, which is at the Holiday Inn in downtown Sioux City. Starting these at the same time has really opened my eyes to the importance that this class can have on my everyday life. Public speaking is something almost all of us will have to face. Most know to try to adhere to basic foundational rules when they give a formal speech, but what most don't realize is that the audience could actually be the two people that we are helping at the counter right in front of us. Speaking publicly and observing others doing the same daily has really made me become aware of some bad habits. One of the most fundamental bad habits that I've noticed is putting up a wall. As Carmen Gallo puts it, don't let anything come between you and your listeners. Crossing your arms, standing behind a computer monitor, these are all examples of blocking, which prevents a real connection from taking place. The parallel that I've seen with my job and this class is with a computer monitor and note cards. When you're giving a speech, if you rely too much on it and you just stare at your note cards, this puts up the wall. Just the same as when you're checking someone in, if you just stare down at the screen, it places that wall up again. Relying too much on either of these completely can unplug your connection that you can have with your listener. So being prepared can help take out that barrier. Now that the barrier is gone, eye contact is essential. Your audience, they can tell if you're uninterested. So if you're uninterested, they're going to be uninterested too. Marcel Marceau, his conclusion is when you're standing in front of an audience, you can't ignore them any more than they can ignore you. So look at them. The effect on the audience will be that you appear to connect what you are saying with those who you are speaking. This connection not only makes you more comfortable, but it makes the audience more comfortable with you as a speaker. So now that your audience is listening, relate to them. Make the experience personable. As Laura Morris puts it, go fishing. Throw out questions to see if you can find something in common to discuss. There's always the humor aspect too. In Rich Karlgaard's words, use humor but let it be spontaneous and relate to the audience's interests. Never make fun of anyone in the audience and avoid canned jokes like the plague. I couldn't agree with Karlgaard more. When registering a car at the Holiday Inn, the common canned joke that everybody uses is, "Oh, well, this is just in case a semi runs it over. But don't worry, that only happens on weekends." When I was working, I witnessed someone deliver this joke to a regular. His response wasn't very good. He said, "Well, that may only happen on weekends, but that joke happens every day." So, if you're going to use a joke like that, obviously you need to be careful. I mean, it's good to have a job. The money's good even if you don't really like your job. But why not try to like your job? I mean, some simple preparation, eye contact, and maybe even a few jokes is all you need to have a pleasant experience for you and the customer. And maybe you'll even get a good review from them. I'd like to thank you for letting me speak today, and I hope you too can use these simple principles to help have a positive effect on your everyday life.